Hello and welcome back, everybody, to Bay City Chronicles Presents Next Gen. We're back after a week hiatus for stuff and things and stuff, aka the Super Bowl. But we are back now, and I have got the original three amigos and myself here. We have got Accidentally Awake, OPT Lawyer, Accidentally on Camera, Chameleon Ice.
That is more of a true statement than you know, sir.
Accidentally in snow, Norestra, and based on the discussion we had earlier, I'm accidentally in summer because I'm the one who lives in Maine and I have the warmest current temperature. I am your GM.
He does.
I am TGE. How is everything going tonight, everybody? Happy Singles Awareness Day to the three of us here who are not taken, and happy Valentine's Day to the one who is. I'll let you figure out which one is and isn't.
I am having a happy Singles Appreciation Day.
I got Valentine's Day.
Palentine's.
We are definitely having a Palentine's Day game here tonight, but we are going to do it in the spirit of celebrating Valentine's Day. So this is going to be Bay City Chronicles Presents Next Gen issue 30. We've hit 30, everybody, and this is issue 30. This is Cape Actually.
That probably means something more than I have any idea.
It's a play on the movie Love Actually.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
Don't worry.
It's a fantastic movie. You need to watch it.
You should.
Uh-huh.
It's got Liam Neeson in it.
It is 12 interconnected stories all revolving around the theme of love. It is fantastic.
Does it hurt,
I mean,
though?
it's naturally romantic. What?
Does it hurt? Because love hurts.
What is love?
Yes, Love Actually has Liam Neeson in it. Anyway, I suppose we should get a summary of what happened last time, because we're kind of going to be picking up into a couple of things real quick when we get going. Last time, y'all went to virtual D&D land!
We did!
Yeah, we did!
You did go to virtual D&D land, where you guys all sort of took on personas of D&D characters and traditional D&D style characters that sort of reflected your personality in the real world. Gigi was a wizard, Drake was a ranger, Alex was a soulless revenant, and Hunter was a barbarian.
Rage!
Or was he Dave the Barbarian?
No, he was not Dave the Barbarian. He wasn't even Conan the Barbarian. So after defeating the initial point of the whole VR, which was to fight the necromancer and to rescue the princess, the necromancer who you were fighting sort of resurrected with the Mask of Horror show. Sad part is, y'all disarmed the Mask of Horror show, and now Drake has possession of it. That's something we'll get to later.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. In all this, you guys discovered a little bit about yourself, and you finally convinced Alex to at least go home and to talk to his mom.
Yeah.
And as you were leaving, we zoomed in and discovered that the VR place you went to was a property of Dreamweaver Industries.
That's not important. Oh,
No.
No,
I mean, yeah, we're fine.
So, as I said, this is Bay City Chronicles Presents Next Gen issue 30, Cape Actually. On the cover, there is a giant outline of a heart. And inside the heart is a game show stage, set up similar to the Newlywed Game, where in one of the sections you have Gianna and Rebound, not Hunter, but Rebound in full costume. In the other section, you have Drake, and Valley Girl Nina is back. And there is a very strange, almost too cheery-looking host with the Bob Barker stick-style microphone in there, saying, "Welcome to Kissing Capes." And on the bottom right-hand corner of the cover is the symbol of the small dragon chasing its tail, symbolizing this is a part of the Chasing the Dragon event. We open the comic, and it's not where you would think we would open. We are not opening the comic with the Casing Capes. We're not even opening the comic with Alex in talking to his mom. No, we're opening the comic in a hotel room. A very nicely designed, sweet hotel room, but still a hotel room nonetheless.
It's a 2-floor suite.
Mm-hmm. So, And what we have here is Charlie. So, Charlie, you have something here. And for those of you who've never played Master, never seen this, Mats does have a mechanic they call a love letter, which is thematically appropriate for Valentine's Day, but that's where the theming ends. Okay? So this is a love letter for Charlie. Basically, it's a way to normally, after an arc has happened, to get people into the next arc, or in this case, a character who hasn't been around for a bit to get him involved in something that's going on. So we're going to do that. Charlie, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to read you your love letter here, and then I'll show it to everybody on screen afterwards. This is just easier.
Okay.
So, dear Charlie, it's been quite the ride since you arrived here in the future, hasn't it? I mean, you discovered that you grew into a monster. You helped save your new friend's friend from his own mind, and you even learned how to use a damn cell phone. But with all of that, you know deep down that the thing that you killed wasn't really your future self, right? I mean, killing yourself in the future would create some sort of paradox, wouldn't it? Paradox or not, you know that future you has to be out there. So in between bringing a crash pad for Alex and finding workarounds to continue to use your future self's money, you began to look into what could have happened to you, or him. So you started to look into what could have possibly happened. Roll plus Savior! Ooh, okay.
I have no idea.
No. On a 10 plus, you discovered it's a strong lead. And I'll tell you what you discovered. Well, you didn't get a 10 plus.
No.
On a 7 to 9, the lead is lukewarm, but it's something for sure. No, it's not lukewarm either. On a miss, someone caught wind of the questions you've been asking. Be prepared for retribution.
Oh, wait. That wouldn't have mattered anyway. I have the thing for
a 5, a 5 or a 3 doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Well, I was wondering, like, how did I get a 3? I only have a +1, but still, but no, yeah, okay,
yep.
That makes sense.
But here is the love letter in its entirety. And that was just a little bit of housekeeping. We will get to Charlie in a minute. But basically, we just have a sort of a page-long montage of Charlie, like, basically with that murder board style with the cork board and all the strings attaching to everything.
Oh, yeah.
Because I love that visual and it's funny.
Yeah, it's got the entire, like, office, like, room of the suite, like, just decked out with a whiteboard and a lot of notes and pictures and whatnot and things circled that don't make sense but, like, surely make sense to him.
Yep. And the subtitle is "Where Am I?"
Yes, exactly. It says, "Where am I, Princess Chase?" Just in case he gets confused.
Yes. So that happens. We turn the page, and now we are in the all too familiar living room.
No.
Oh, you're not?
No. This has to start directly after the last issue.
Oh, okay. So in that case, Hunter and Alex are walking back to that same direction.
Yeah.
Because Hunter wanted to make sure Alex got home.
Yeah. So they get to the Stanton residence, and Alex, like, there's that sidewalk between door and the normal sidewalk, the road sidewalk, whatnot. So there's like a little walkway there, and he gets about halfway, and he just stops between there and the door. He's just sitting there staring at it.
Hunter, who, again, was making sure you walked inside, looks, I'll ring the doorbell if I have to.
He just kind of, like, puts his hand on, like, Hunter's shoulder, just like, just give me a minute, would you?
Hunter stands there, and for anyone who remembers the old Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon with the foot tap, I'm waiting. Hunter is doing that because he's still jacked up on the ridiculously comically oversized bucket of Fun Dip.
Right.
Wow.
Alex kind of sighs and looks at Hunter and says, "Look, if you want to make sure I go in, just wait by the curb or something. Just give me time."
What is time going to accomplish?
It's going to accomplish me knowing what to say when I walk in there. I wasn't ready for this. Give me a second. Or longer than that. Give me a few.
I got Hunter's sheet.
What'd you say?
I said, you're going to make me break out Hunter's sheet.
Probably.
And he looks at you. Look, Alex, you've been running from this since you got back. Okay? And I don't think you need to know what to say. I think you just need to say it because it's your mom. She's going to be okay with it because you're talking to her. And I'm pretty sure that's all she wants is just for you to talk to her. And he's trying to comfort and support.
Oh, thank you.
He nails it. Mundane's the one thing he do well.
So I forget what. Remind me for some odd reason. I haven't been comfort and support in a while.
Yeah. On a hit, they hear you. They can. It's mark potential. I have to pull up the. I haven't pulled it up yet. It's loading. On a hit, they hear you. If they share with you, they can clear condition, mark potential, or change or shift labels if they open up.
So Alex is just. I'm gonna open up. He's just gonna mark potential, which is actually gonna give me an advance. I'll work on that part later. So Alex kind of just sighs and looks at him and is like, Hunter, you're right, of course, but it's just a lot of things going through my head at the moment. Including, I'm not really sure what to say. The fact is, nobody knows I was gone, except you guys.
Alex, there was probably some weird voodoo magic stuff that we don't know about, okay? Probably was.
Oh, no, we're actually positive there was.
Okay, then you can't blame anybody for that.
I'm not blaming anybody for that.
Okay.
I think.
Then,
am I not? Wait.
Then you're blaming everybody for that.
I think I am.
Yeah. So just stop worrying about what happened because that was out of your control, and just go home.
Was it really though?
Yeah.
Like I'm the one that got like completely smothered by that thing in the first place. It's because I wasn't careful enough.
Or maybe what it did was it went after you because it knew you wanted to save people so much that it could use that against you. Same way it could use it against me. Don't blame yourself for that. If that's what someone's going to use against me is my want to save people, then let them. Because I'm never going to stop wanting to save people.
So Alex kind of looks down at Hunter. How short would you say Hunter is to Alex?
How tall is Alex?
16-year-old, I don't know, probably about 5'8" or so.
Hunter is 5'3".
Okay. So Alex kind of looks down at Hunter, looks back, looks down, he grabs his, he's got his hand on one shoulder, he puts his hand on Hunter's other shoulder, and then just, pulls him in and hugs him.
I mean, it's Hunter, so you're getting a big, big hug.
Right. He just, just pulls him in. He lets go of Hunter, and he just starts, walking towards the door. Slightly slowly, but he walks over, takes a sigh, unlocks the door, opens it, depending on whatever. And what time of the night is it? Because I know it's nighttime.
It's probably, it was a 6:30 game, so probably 8:30, something like that.
So he kind of takes that deep breath and kind of walks inside.
Hunter, big smile on his face, starts to walk home, then decides he's going to wait for a little bit and goes across the street and climbs up into a tree just to make sure you don't leave. So you walk into the living room. It is 8:30 on a Friday night.
Not to mention I wasn't home yesterday.
Yeah. So first off, what TV show is your mother watching?
8:30. I don't know, probably some rerun of something. Cheers!
Okay.
Cheers, there you go.
I was going to say Cagney and Lacey.
I have no idea what that is.
Cagney and Lacey is an old 80s detective show with Sharon Gless and Tyne Daly, because we brought Tyne Daly up earlier today. But yeah, so it's on whatever. So it's on whatever show that is, and as soon as you walk through the door, you just hear this, Alex.
So Alex has his backpack, and he's already kind of half taking it off. And the moment he hears his mother's voice, his eyes dart around the room.
She's sitting in her chair.
Oh, right. So he kind of drops the backpack, and he looks over at his mother, and he looks like... He looks completely just... like that I don't know what to say, I'm devastated kind of look as he looks towards his mom. His voice is kind of shaking. He's like, Mom?
She, being a mother, knows this and just gets up and just comes over and gives you a big hug.
He does the same, but he immediately starts crying.
And she doesn't say anything. She just hugs you.
Mom, I'm sorry I didn't come home last night.
It's okay.
I'm not 100% sure it is, actually.
What do you say that for?
Sit down. We need to have a talk.
She has that look. So she pulls you back, and you have that look of, the worried mom look.
Oh, and he's got this look of, like, I'm, one, completely ashamed, and two, I don't want to tell you this, but I have to.
Yeah, but everybody knows the worried mom look I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. And she goes and she doesn't sit in her chair. She goes and sits on the couch. So she can be sitting next to you.
Yeah, that's where Alex goes to. I should probably start from the beginning. Mom, after Dad passed away, I don't know if you noticed or not, but I've gotten to be a lot faster and stronger, and can also absorb electricity. Players note that's his ability we've never actually used.
No, we used it once.
We did, and like the first issue or second issue.
You were too busy casting Punch.
Yeah. I never had a good chance to use this thing, and I don't care. I just hit things.
Yep.
Plus, my freak's at -2. Yeah, and he's like, and I don't mean like stronger, like normal. I mean stronger, like more stronger than a human should probably be.
I know.
You do?
Of course I know.
Of course you do. So, one day, because I like to get on the computer and whatnot, I was getting into some things I probably shouldn't have been looking into. And
He has that no really look?
Yeah, right. I hacked into... But do I know I hacked into the Crescent Moon Company or no?
You just know it was the symbol. Which
Okay,
you've seen the symbol again when you were in the Brimstone house.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I hacked into this security weapons company, and I was just looking around, and I found something that I not only stole from them, I deleted from their server. It was a prototype for something that I think you really need to see.
She smiles and looks at you and goes, I think I've seen it plenty.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Your news.
Well, if you're talking about Gigi ripping a hole in the in the time and space or something.
I'm talking about you. In that god-awful red spandex.
It's not God.
I'm sorry, but every time I see my son on the news in red spandex, it's awful! Do you have to be so form-fitting?
Speaking of which. So, and with that, Alex just takes out his morpher and just activates it in front of her. Like, just boom. Yeah, so you already knew I was a dragon. How did you figure that out?
Well, a couple reasons. One, you're a heavy sleeper, and I would go in and clean your room, and you'd leave it in your bag. And two, your uncle told me.
He swore he wouldn't do that.
Yeah? Well, after he got kidnapped by that freak guy, he kind of figured it was a good idea to tell me.
Yeah. I really don't know what that was about.
Some desperate kid for attention? You know, maybe what you should do is instead of punching him in the face every time you see him, maybe you should try and be a friend.
But his face is so punchable.
That doesn't mean you should punch it.
Why not?
Hey, punch it after you become a friend. Tell him it's a love punch or something.
So he takes his helmet off, but he leaves the suit on. He gives a sigh. He's just like, something happened a couple of months ago. I was attacked by a creature from the Dreaming. Yeah, that's what it's called, the Dreaming. If you're wondering what that is, I again reference the hole that Gianna ripped into time and space. Or into the Dreaming realm.
Your friends told me.
Yeah.
They came here one day trying to figure out what happened to you. And it was weird because I knew who they were, but for some reason I couldn't remember you at all, which I find very strange.
Because this oubliette was erasing me from existence.
Well,
I think I only just barely... Well, I didn't escape. I was saved by those three. Gianna, Drake, and Charlie.
well, then you have some good friends.
Very good friends.
And don't push them away. Don't lose them.
I think I almost did that. No, you don't understand. Like, when I was there and trapped in this weird place of my own self-consciousness, it felt warm and comforting. I didn't even know I was losing myself. And then to be, one, pulled from that, thankfully, obviously, but two, realize that so much time has passed and no one really knew what I had gone through. And it's not their fault, but I just felt detached from everything.
That explains why you've been acting funky the past couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And that would also explain why your school psychologist has been calling me, telling you you're missing class.
Yeah, she's really good. And her bunny is amazingly cute. You really need to go see it sometime.
Oh, you're talking about Mr. Hopskin.
Yes, how do you know him, Joe?
She called me one time when she was feeding the rabbit. A carrot's crunchy.
Fair.
So, of course, you hear hunk, 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 hunk. You're going to ask what's making the hunk, 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 hunk sound.
That's a very good point.
And then she sent me a picture. And, oh my God, that thing is the cutest thing in the world.
You should try petting it. It's amazing. It just alone will make you feel comfortable.
Are you saying you need a pet rabbit? Because we can go get a pet rabbit.
I don't think I'd get one as nice as Mr. Hopkins, but...
No, but, I mean, pet rabbit, maybe a guinea pig. Heck, maybe your friend can let you borrow that adorable...
You cut out there, but I'm assuming you meant such...
Maybe your friend can let you borrow that adorable little thing in her poof. He helped me make cookies when they were here that one time. Oh my God, he's adorable.
You know, I wonder if Chirpy-Cabra would spend the night sometime.
I'm sure as long as you let him help me bake cookies, he'd be great.
He loves the sugar.
Well, yeah, and I can be like the grandma that spoils him. He can get all the sugar he wants, then we can send him home to Gigi and not have to worry about it.
So, after all this, he kind of sighs and just kind of like, kind of lays over towards his mother a bit and just like, he's still in the suit again without his helmet on. He just kind of sighs. He's like, I don't know what I was doing.
You were trying to figure out what you needed to do. And you took time. And now you're home. And right now, I think what you need to do is, I think you need to do a couple of things. Number one, you need to get out of that suit because it's really creepy. Number two, you need to go into the kitchen and pop some popcorn, and then you need to pick a movie.
So let me ask you one question. He looks up at her and says, what would it take for this suit to not be creepy?
Like I said, it needs to be less form-fitting. It's very weird watching the news and seeing a form-fitting suit wrapped around your son's butt.
Might be able to do something with that.
Just make it just cover up the form-fitting parts of the front and back of the waist, and I think we'll be good.
It's not supposed to be that form-fitting. Jeez.
Well, ever since you got back wherever you are, it's been extremely form-fitting.
Yes!
Put on a couple of pounds,
Yes,
bud.
yes, I know. Oubliette apparently remembered too much of me.
Like, maybe just increase the suit one size and you'll be fine.
I was just gonna do that, and then this all happened. I ran away.
I know I'm supposed to be supportive as your mother, but as a mother, I'm also supposed to tell you the truth. And honey, she does the whole belly pat. You ain't missed many meals when you were gone.
Apparently I didn't. No, we already talked about the fact that Oubliette forgot to delete the buffet.
I mean, was the buffet good?
I don't remember.
What the? Okay, we gotta talk to your friends. If they're gonna pull you and save you, they at least need to let you remember the all-you-can...
I know, right?
Yeesh. Maybe we should think twice about borrowing Chibi whatever its name is.
So Alex stands up and depowers his suit now and holds his morpher up. It's like, yeah, I definitely need to work on that a bit. I believe I can edit the appearance.
Yeah, well, we're not doing that tonight. She grabs it and just puts it on the table.
I wasn't going to.
We're watching a movie.
Wasn't going to. I just had it because every time I do that, it's in my hand again.
And if you don't hurry up and pick one, I'm picking the movie.
What do we have?
DVD cabinet's over there.
Fair. So he just kind of walks off over to the DVD thing, and then he grabs one and he goes into the kitchen to make popcorn.
So the last scene in the house will be the opening screen of the movie. So we need to know what the movie is.
Trying to think.
That's not a movie.
No, I'm trying to think what I actually want to watch right now. The Usual Suspects. Seems like a good one to kind of relax to.
Nothing wrong with that. Okay, we will turn the page. I hope you all... I'm pretty sure that wasn't what anyone was expecting there.
That was fantastic. Also, popcorn, anyone?
I should go make some.
Yeah, so we turn the page, and then we get the whole, the comic book panel that's on the paper headline. And it's a week or so later from that happened. Everything's been sort of back to normal-ish at school, or as normal-ish as it can be.
School had a goose attack it. How normal can it be?
Right. So over the past week in town, because it's been coming up to Valentine's Day, there has been a poll over on a couple like this, the superhero blogs and all of that, about Bay City's best superhero couple, or cutest superhero couple. And this poll has been going around the entire week. And it's been a pretty rough week, at least for a couple of people who have been in school, because Drake and Nina are on there, as are Gigi and Rebound. And they're the ones who have been getting the most votes.
How do they even know that we're together?
They never said it wasn't cutest couple you know was together. It was cutest couple.
Oh, they shipped us.
Or Hunter might have done it. You're not sure.
Hunter,
You're not
did you
sure.
write us in?
No, I wrote in them. He points to Drake and Nina.
Hmm.
Besides, why would I do that? Why would I do that? I mean, everyone in the city knows your mom and they kind of hate your mom and have them hate you because of your mom. Why would I do that?
Well, I don't know, but I didn't do it, and I don't think Drake would have done it.
Drake totally was the one who put the couples in.
It's either Drake did it or Hilbert did it. One of the two of them.
No, Hilbert wouldn't do that. Drake?
This is totally happening at lunch, by the way.
Drake's got the sheepish smile on his face.
You did. Why would you do that? Alex, did you vote in this?
Oh, am I there?
Is it
Are you? Are you, or are you taking a week's sick time from school?
Oh, he's taking time off.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no. I mean, other than to go in to see the counselor,
To see Hop Skip.
Hop Skip and Doctor. It's Thatcher, right?
Dr. Thatcher, yep.
Right.
He was
Yeah.
a rabbit, not the doctor.
Right. Yeah. Other than to go in to see her, and probably actually go to see her at her office instead of at the school, or whatever. But yeah, he's not there.
Okay. So it's just Drake, Hunter, Hilbert, and Gigi then.
Mm-hmm.
And like, Drake, Hilbert, are you agreeing with us? And he's just sort of being sheepish. He pulls the fedora down.
I guess realistically, there aren't many other options.
Well, there's that one guy who keeps meme voting stage fright with everybody. And you see stage fright and Gigi, 1 vote. Stage fright and Drake, 1 vote. It's just stage fright, and then just stage fright, and just stage fright, 1 vote.
Somehow stage fright and horror show. Yeah.
So
We should punch him in the face too.
So by the way, Gigi, you get a text message from Alex.
Oh, she checks her phone then.
He just simply says, "I hope you guys don't mind getting the highest vote count in that poll."
Checks back quickly. Alex, what did you do?
I know computers pretty well.
Why? Frowny face.
He just texts back, grin, like he just types it out for you too.
Of course, yeah.
I love the text message thing.
Yep. It's
Well,
fantastic.
It's not like the contest means anything. I mean, it's just a random poll, right?
So,
Who are you talking to, Gigi?
yeah, Gigi. So, Friday at lunch happens, and some guy comes in, and he's talking to someone, and they point to your table, and this really, well-dressed, skeezy-looking producer guy comes in, and slides in right next to you guys.
Can we help you?
Yes, you and you need to find your cute couples partner and be at the studio tomorrow at noon.
I'm sorry, who are you?
I am the producer of Kissing Capes, and you two and your hero couple partners are going to be on the Valentine's special tomorrow.
Drake?
Yeah.
We can't.
Sure we can.
Drake!
And he just looks, I expect you guys to be there. If not, the whole town's going to be really mad because they're going to want to see it. Bye! And he just sort of dances off.
So Drake texts Hunter.
Who's at the table with you.
He is at the table. I thought we were in different groups. Never mind.
Yeah, no, yeah, because it's lunch and because it's Rebound and not Hunter. So
Right. So Gigi just looks over at Hunter. We're gonna have to.
he looks, well, they think we're cute. I mean, I know I'm cute.
You are.
You are too.
Thank you. But
I
being
don't know
on
why.
TV,
I don't know why they think Drake's cute.
They're
he's
not
a-
voting for
yeah,
me.
Right? Those are the voting for the dragon?
I don't assume at that point Nina sits down in the group.
Excuse me.
Hi, Nina.
Hello, Gianna. I'm not here to talk to you though, but congratulations. At least there'll be somebody else cute and adorable there. But excuse me, we need to have a talk, mister.
What did I do?
You know exactly what you did. First of all, why do you think that I'm going to be caught dead on camera with you?
Is it the abs? Because I don't have the abs anymore.
You don't have the abs, you don't have the butt, you don't have the scales, you don't have anything. You're just a loser. And now, because of some stupid poll, if I want to expose my star to everybody, which I totally am going to do, I have to sit next to you. So here's what's going to happen. You're not going to mess this up. Because if you do, whatever's been chasing you and the goose will be the least of your worries. Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Good. And she looks at you, grabs your last chicken tender, eats it, and walks off.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just take a powerful blow for that.
Yeah. Drake, she does like you, right?
Alrighty, on a 10 plus. You must
Teach.
remove yourself from the scene.
Have fun.
Etc. No. This one's on you. You have no powers, so you either lose control of yourself or you flee from the scene in some way, shape, or form.
So Drake kind of looks down at the empty plate, looks up at the cafeteria, kind of looks around, and just kind of smashes his head into the mashed potatoes.
And Hunter just looks. He hates gravy.
I don't think he's eating it.
You might want to pull him up. The bubbles in the gravy stopped.
No, it's okay.
Oh no! Look! There's a little air coming out of the potato. I think we're good.
There it goes.
Okay. Do we pull him out anyway?
Yes, we need to. He needs to look. We don't want him drowning in gravy. That'd be terrible.
I mean, it's the first time he's hit liquid since he lost his power.
Oh my gosh, you're right, Drake! Your powers are working again.
Can I? I'm gonna have Hunter roll a comfort and support with that. No, I'm not actually, but.
Oh, Gigi just trying to get Drake up, but when he doesn't, she kind of like pulls him up a little bit, like napkins off his face, then she like sets him down again.
So Drake comes up, and you notice something's different.
Ooh.
He hasn't reclaimed his powers yet, but you start to see shimmers of his powers wane in and out.
That's kind of exciting sounding.
Hence the landing in the liquid.
Perhaps that was on purpose.
Hilbert just looks. I think the more impressive thing is the fact that there's a full imprint of face in the mashed potatoes.
Why is that impressive?
Because it didn't get ruined when he pulled his face out.
Huh. Drake, how do you feel?
Well, like I just landed in a pile of mashed potatoes.
You did. And Drake,
and gravy.
Drake, do you know what that means?
It means that I have to go on a show with her Kind of points in Nina's general direction.
And as you look over, the entire group of Valley girls, it's Nina and the three all just pointing and laughing at you.
Are you sure she likes
I think she just liked me for my dragon tail.
What's a big tail?
Well, I know. Yeah, I'm sure you know what you're doing, but Drake, that I can kind of see it, but I think you might have gotten, or at least you're starting to get a little bit of something back.
Really?
Yeah, don't you feel it?
I haven't felt anything since I lost my powers. I've just felt like a void. Like, and then Nina and this, like, is this really worth it? Should I just give up and go back on the street?
No, this is absolutely worth it. She's okay, but she does like you a lot, and I like you a lot too, and this is all absolutely worth it. And I'm sure Nina's a really great person when you get to know her better.
Hilbert just leans over. She's a bitch.
Also, I did trigger when you talk about how you lost your powers in
Okay.
this instance. And we asked, do you still think Drake's a hero? And since you do, I can clear a condition, and you may shift my labels.
Okay.
And you don't get to know what's what.
Well, she saw that little shimmer of dragon power, so she's gonna say, "Freak up one," and he almost drowned in mashed potatoes, so still danger down.
I mean, that fits.
Yeah.
Yep. So
That's a
so
legit, that's a legal move, so we're good.
we get a smash cut to just the tabletop character Pearly Gates. How did you die? I drowned in mashed potatoes. and just pointing a finger, no, get back to where you came from.
It's not your time, son. Go back.
No. And turkey gravy. Who uses turkey gravy? So that happens. We turn the page, and we get the full studio. We get the studio zoom in, and then we get the over announcer voice, and it's
Going right in.
yeah, we're going right in, absolutely. And you hear the welcome everybody to the game show that's been sweeping Bay City by storm. This is Kissing Capes, and now the star of Kissing Capes, your host, Nick Lovecaster. And the live studio audience and everybody on stage is sitting there clapping. And out comes this over-the-top looking game show host. He's got the Bob Barker stick microphone, like the full suit. Kind of looks like, basically, if you remember Pressure Lock, kind of looks like what would happen if Peter Tamarkin was wigging out on caffeine and sugar.
So, never mind. I'm good.
So he's holding up the little stick microphone. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kissing Capes. I am your host, Nick Lovecaster, and we have got not one but two teams of heroes today, two couples of heroes, because there was a tie for Bay City's cutest hero couple this year. So first, let's give a warm round of applause for couple number one, Gigi and Reba. And there's some cheering and a smattering of boos because,
Yeah.
And couple number two, we've got Drake and Nina. And Nina, before you can even go stand up, she just Derrick Henry stiff arms you down the chair and just stands up by herself preening.
I would have gotten two.
Gigi, by the way, is wearing her full hood thing pulled over, so you
Yep.
just kind of see her glasses.
Yeah, Hunter's in full rebound costume, like the boomerangs, the whole shebang. Hunter, he overdresses. This is his dress costume.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's even got a little mini bow tie that you can clearly see as a boom.
Rebound. This wasn't a. And at this point, Drake looks down and realizes he's not dressed up at all, and Nina's probably scowling.
Mm-hmm. Yes, chat has just asked if there are sequins. There are totally sequins.
Nice.
All right, so, ladies and gentlemen, we've got, for those who've never seen how the game works, we've got 2 rounds here. So, here's how this is going to work. In the first round, we're going to ask one member of each of the couples to go backstage, and they're going to get locked in a special soundproof booth so they can't hear. And then we're going to ask the other member of the couple some questions. Then we're going to get their answers. We're going to ask the other person to come back. We're going to ask them the same questions, and they're going to give us the answer they think their partner gave. So, for round 1, Nina, Rebound, if you would please go backstage, we're going to ask Gigi and Drake some questions.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
So he waits for a little bit. Alrighty. So we've got some questions here. And remember, you're giving the answer you think your partner will say you gave.
Oh, dear.
Oh, goodness.
All right. So, and here's what I'm going to need you guys to do. Okay? I'm going to need you guys to get a piece of paper.
Like real us guys? Oh,
yes. No. Or a dry erase board or something.
I have paper.
Okay? Because I'm going to ask 6 questions. And I want you to write down your answers so we have them because, I don't want to be changing answers in the mid.
Right.
Okay? So you're going to say your answers out loud. You can write them down, but that's what we're going to do here. And yes, this is basically the first part is basically the Newlywed Game. You're correct.
Which I love. I think the Newlywed Game is fun.
Yep. So, here is the first of 6 questions. Dogs or cats?
Okay.
Question number 2. Who has the crazier rival?
Between the couple, like
Between
us?
the couple. Between the
Oh,
couple.
between
Which
Drake
one
and-
of you 2 has the crazier rival?
I don't even know his
Okay. You have met him actually before.
I met his
You have met
brother.
No, you've met the rival. Remember when Drake fell into the manhole cover? You were fighting the guy outside Alex's house?
I thought you meant the Hunter.
Yeah, Rebound.
Yeah.
You've met him.
Oh, okay.
Rebound was going to tell the information about him. Anyway, question number 3. Which one of you has done the craziest stunt?
Oh, that just makes sense. To be a Hunter, he does stunts all the time.
Number 4. If your personality was a color, what color would it be? Question number 5. What is your theme song? And question number 6. Whose parents are nicer? And now that we've got all those questions, we're going to bring our other 2 heroes back, and we're going to see what they say. All right. So, we will start with couple number 1, Gianna and Rebound, and then we'll move to couple number 2, Drake and Nina. So, Rebound, first question. Again, you need to tell us the answer you think that Gianna gave. Dogs or cats? And Hunter thinks for a minute and goes, Chupacabras!
Drake just looks at Hunter.
That wasn't an option.
And Gianna goes, well, what's your answer, Gianna?
Dogs?
He looks, seriously? Seriously?
They gave me only 2 options.
Make up an up. All right.
And Drake's looking at it. We got this now. So not.
All right. Dogs or cats? And she looks. He's quite obviously a dog person because the cat would chase the bird.
And Drake put down dogs.
1 point for Drake and Nina.
Wow.
Question number 2. Who has the craziest rival? Drake, Nina, we'll start with you. She looks, well, considering mine has never tried to kill me, it's totally going to be him.
It totally is me.
We get another point for Drake and Nina. And Hunter looks, well, her. Definitely her.
Wait, who's my rival?
Oh, I don't know. Your mother?
Your mom?
But that's family. I thought rival would have to be.
Did you say Hunter?
Yes.
We get the You met him once. You met him once.
He put dogs with faces against us.
Yeah. And what else did your mother put up against us?
Well, I didn't think of my mother as a rival. I thought of her as family.
Your mother tried to kill your best friend.
I know.
All right. Question number 3. Who has done the craziest stunt? And Hunter thinks for a second. Well, I know she's not gonna like me mentioning this, but she kind of ripped a hole in the sky, so her.
Hunter, you literally jump off of buildings.
I would like to point out really quickly that this is not scripted. I do not know their answer.
No. This is fantastic.
All right, Drake and Nina. Who has done the craziest stunt? And she looks, well, clearly him because he's pretending to be a superhero.
That hurts, Nina, but you're right, it is me. I do fall into stuff all the time.
All right, question 4. If your personality was a color, what color would it be? And Nina looks, I mean, is wet blanket a color? If not, then totally gray.
Ow. I said blue.
Goes, oh, that was my second choice. And if your personality was a color, Hunter looks to us, well, considering no matter what's happened, Gianna's always been bubbly and happy, it would have to be purple, her favorite color.
I thought it was supposed to be Hunter's color.
This is such a Gigi thing, though. It really is.
It absolutely is on character.
It is.
What did she put?
I put red because I thought you liked the color red, Hunter. It's full of energy.
And Nick just looks, okay, moving on. Question number 5. What is your theme song?
Oh, no.
And Hunter thinks for a minute.
I did it again.
And thinks for a minute. And thinks for a minute. And this is the GM stalling for time because I forgot the name of the song.
That's okay. It's going to be wrong.
This is going to be wrong anyway.
Oh, gosh.
I can't tell if you're in character or not, I'll be honest.
The answer is yes. We're going to roll.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh, and Hunter, now realizing what Gianna has done, thinks for a minute. And I know this is going to be wrong, but Hunter in his head knows what his theme song is. And he's like, Well, considering I think she misread the rules, and my theme song is totally Learn to Fly by the Foo Fighters.
You're right that I misunderstood the rules. But I'm not as good at music, so I put Quickman's theme song.
He looks and smiles. I like it.
I knew you would.
I mean, it's wrong, but I like it.
But I like it. All right, Nina, what is Drake's theme song? I'm going to be as nice as I possibly can here, but he totally is Kelly Clarkson, Beautiful Disaster.
You know, that was my second choice. I was more Drowning Pool Bodies, you know, because I hit the floor a lot.
That was my second choice.
Well, I mean, do we get half a point?
No, you do not get half a point. They need to be correct.
Nice
And
shot.
question number 6. Whose parents are nicer? Nina goes, well, this is clearly obvious. Mine, because his is a damn goose.
I mean, my parents aren't. I actually don't know my parents, but yeah, hers.
All right. And Hunter looks, goes, well, this is the easiest one of them. It's clearly yours.
What?
Yours?
You asked who was the nicest?
Yeah. Yours?
You just went on for 5 minutes about how terrible my mother is. And how she locked away with my best friends.
GG. My parents are dead.
That doesn't mean they're not nice.
Your dad is nicer than my dead parents.
All right, so I think by a score of 4-0.
Hunter, are we still dating?
Yes. And then the camera goes back to Nick and he goes, oh, right, well, that did not go the way we expected. And Drake and Nina do have a commanding lead, but don't worry. The most fun part of this is coming up next. We have got the blind obstacle courses coming up. Where one member of the team is going to have to direct the other through the obstacle course. So this is going to be fantastic. But before we do that, we are going to send everyone now to a word from our sponsors.
Thank goodness.
Okay, why am I here again?
Well, it's simple. You're here to promote Kestrel Crunchies. You know that cereal about your friend?
Yeah, wait, Kestrel has a cereal? Why does he get a cereal? I'm the guy who cooks everything around here. I should...
Look, I'm just the director. I don't know why the squirrel has a cereal and the otter doesn't, but he does. And you're the best one I've been told to read the ad. So, are you going to read the ad, or am I going to have to go get the guy who burns the Sudoku books?
I mean, I don't think he'd be able to... Okay, alright, fine. I'll do it. Alright, fine. Okay, but, I don't know, this... Is this a script? Really? Why am I telling people what they taste like? I mean, they can't really taste anything, right?
Look, that's just how radio works, Lutra. I don't make the rules. Now, would you please just read the ad?
Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess, yeah, the script really isn't how I talk, though. Yeah, it says it'll give you a jolt of energy, but why would anybody need a jolt of energy? I mean, you know, trust me, I know bad things can happen if you get addicted to things like that. It's not really a great idea.
Lutra.
Yep. Phantasm?
Lutra.
Hey, What's up? Why are you here?
Lutra, you're the one that everyone knows and recognizes. I mean, literally, you are the face of the entire Bay City area. They don't know this squirrel. You're just a spokesperson, to help him out. You're a nice guy. So I know that you don't mind helping pals out. Besides, imagine if this takes off, you may get a spokes otter job for Swedish fish and fresh halibut. Imagine all the Swedish fish you could want.
Oh my
Just follow the
goodness.
script and get through it.
Oh my goodness, that sounds like a great. All right, yeah, absolutely. Okay, gotcha. Yes, sir. Absolutely. All right. Kestrel Crunchies, the super speedy way to start your day. A burst of flavor in every bite. Also, a free acorn in every box. Wait, why would anybody want an acorn?
Lutra!
Oh, sorry. Kestrel Crunchies, get your morning started like a superhero.
And cut. That's the take. I'm done. We'll fix it in editing.
Kestrel Crunchies, the official cereal of the Bay City Chronicles. Okay, why am I here again?
Welcome back, everybody, to Kissing Capes. That was quite an exciting first round, and we are going to be right back here with the second round, the blind obstacle course. And how this is going to work is quite simple. One member of our team is going to run through the obstacle course. The other member of the team is going to direct them through. The person running the obstacle course will not be able to see. So, since we've already deprived them of their hearing, we're not going to deprive them of their sight. Rebound, Nina, you're going to take to the obstacle course. Gianna, Drake, you're going to be guiding them.
Oh God!
And then we turn the comic page, and we're no longer at Kissing Capes. We are in the office suite of a 2-floor hotel suite with all the murderboardy goodness happening. With one Charlie.
You just get this front shot of Charlie's eyes just like going back, like it's like one of those half panel like things, top and bottom, where like the eyes are going this way and then they're this way, and then that's it's just like looking over everything. Like, there's got to be something here.
And so as you're going over and looking, you hear.
So he doesn't answer right away. It's one of those things he's still going, and it's the second time the knock happens where he's like, oh, right. Walks over the door, looks through the eye hole.
You see a skinny, black-haired boy standing there. He's in sort of like decent-looking emo clothing, but it kind of looks disheveled-ish.
Curiously, he's going to open the door slightly. You know how it's got the latch, you can still kind of open it a bit, whatnot. Like, what do you want, kid?
I've got a message for you.
So he just sits there for a moment, staring at this kid, like closes the door, unlatches it, and opens it up fully. He's like, you have a message.
When you open it fully, the kid is no longer standing there. But instead is a red-skinned, protruding horned individual that looks remarkably like the kid. You were in the Brimstone House, were you not? You were, because that's where you killed Charlie. Or killed Chase. You remember this as Hellhound.
Oh, God, okay.
And he's standing there, and he just punches you in the face.
Ah!
And then just as sort of like tackles you into the room.
So, like, as he's going to do that, Charlie's going to react and try to basically use his power. What did he have?
Sound powers.
Right, sound powers. He's going to try to do that to, like, blast him away from him.
Yes. I'm not having you roll to take a powerful blow there because this is more of a narrative thing.
Well, that's fine. I was kind of hoping that was too.
Yep. Yeah, so you, like, blast him back up, and he gets up, and instead of standing, he's on all fours looking at you. And this hellfire starts to halo around his horn.
Oh, boy.
You need to stop. You're asking questions you shouldn't need to be asking. keep going down this road, and this will be the least of your worries. And he just throws this ball of hellfire at you, and in the smokes, doesn't scamper out the door, goes and crashes through a window and scampers out that way.
Crap. Sure, this is gonna be hell on that. Okay, so Charlie stands out, looks through the broken window, and he gets this kind of small smirk on his face. He's like, "I'm getting closer." And then immediately calls the hotel staff to be like, "Yeah, I just got attacked by a super dog in here. Gonna need somebody to come up and help clean this."
Super dog, what's you? Oh my god! Ah!
Yeah, that one. Yep.
Where you could tell they went on the cams.
Right.
Sorry for headphone user.
Right. Yeah. Just takes a photo. Yeah, that one. That's the one.
You walk downstairs, and the head cleaner like passed out, scared from that.
Charlie goes over, kind of tries to help, give him the good old gentle pat on the face, like, sir.
No, Mrs. Escobar.
Oh,
Miss. Charlie, what was that? Are you okay?
I'm fine. That was well, I mean, I'm a little probably gonna put a new suit on. But I'm fine. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna be good. Are you sure that thing's not gonna come back?
I don't know. Kind of hoping not. I might be able to go take care of it before he ever comes back again.
We'll take care of him. You go make sure that thing never comes back here.
I'll try. Thanks. I'll leave a tip for you and the cleaning crew and everyone else. Thanks.
She sort of tips her. Now, Mrs. Escobar, she's basically half the staff calls her abuela because she's just like this 60-year-old Spanish woman who's constantly bringing in soups and cookies and all that. She's everyone's grandma there at the hotel.
What was the name again?
Mrs. Escobar.
What would Charlie call her? Escobar.
Yeah,
right,
Mrs.
it would be
Escobar.
Mrs. Right. Mrs.
Or abuela, which is
no. He would call her Mrs. Escobar.
Yep.
It's either
right.
He goes, but as he's going to leave, he goes, "Oh, Miss Escobar, as I said, just mark $100 on my account for the trouble, and just go ahead."
We'll do.
Thanks.
She picks up a phone and just starts speaking 100 miles an hour in Spanish.
Right. So Charlie's going to let's see. I think he's gonna go ahead and just walk outside and see if he can't figure out where that dog went to.
Well, I'll give you for free. It probably went back to the Brimstone house.
Right. How far away is that from Bay City?
It's on the outskirts of town, up in the mountain. It's the giant, abandoned, creepy mansion.
Right. Charlie gives a sigh. Looks up towards he looks up towards towards that mountain kind of area. Sighs I guess I should go back there, maybe? He thinks about it for a moment. He takes out his phone and he texts Gianna, Drake, and Alex at the same time. He's like, "What are you guys doing right now?"
Obviously, you get no response
Right,
from Gianna and Drake.
I was thinking that would be a great thing.
Yeah.
Nothing, and nothing, because Alex isn't texting him back either. He's a little indisposed at the moment. So, it's he waits. So, he texted again because he's not sure he did it right the first time. And after that, he gives a sigh. He's like, okay. Alright. And he starts making his way towards that horrific mansion thing. He's gonna go back there.
Okay.
I don't know if a taxi would just drive him there or not, but
Taxi, no. Uber, yes.
Perfect.
Question. With the using of the smartphone, does Charlie now know how to summon an Uber?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Alex taught him all about apps and everything.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yes. Apps, sliders, and things like that. Oh, you mean the apps in the phone?
Right, yeah.
Yes, they had apps while discussing apps.
Yes, exactly. Because what happened is Alex said, do you have any apps? And then Charlie ordered some, and they came, and Alex just did that head thing like, it's not the apps I was talking about. But thank you.
I meant applications, not
Right.
appetizers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's going to Uber his way up there.
Do me a favor, and just roll me a flat D20 luck die here.
Luck, okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you get some 18-year-old kid in a beat-up old 87 Jeep Wrangler who picks you up. The hood is off, the doors are off. And you can tell he's clearly strung out on something. You're not sure if it's energy drinks or not.
Charlie actually kind of smiles because this is actually perfect because he's not going to remember going up there. Perfect.
Nope. But the ride is bumpy as heck, and the entire time, throughout his speakers, this kid is blaring Bob Marley. And don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright.
I'm just going to point out here, Jimmy's face when you did that was fantastic.
I never claimed I could sing.
You did not.
No.
Yeah, you keep wanting the musical episode for some odd reason.
Of course I do. Just because I can't sing doesn't mean I don't enjoy it. So you are rocking this like half an hour car ride. It's bumpy as heck. There's no door, so you gotta hang on to the roll bar. Bob Marley blaring in the background. Like, it's just crazy.
Well, Charlie is so focused he doesn't actually really care. In fact, he's kind of enjoying this, oddly.
Yeah.
Because he's just like, yep.
Yes.
This is the perfect way to go around in this place.
It's just 3 letters. It's WE space D.
What, they wouldn't let you put the other E on the plate?
Bro, it was already taken.
I'm actually surprised the one you got wasn't taken.
I don't think anyone was smart enough to think of it, bro.
Ah, okay.
So, why are you going up to the creepy mansion? I mean, it's cool and all, but...
I have business up there.
Anyone who's got the cojones to have business up at the creepy mansion, it gotta be cool, man.
Ah, thanks, bro.
And he gives you, he takes his driving hand off the wheel to give you a fist bump. You start going, oh, and he over...
So, yeah, as he gives the fist bump, Ezra's like... So, by the way, have you ever been in this manor before?
Yeah, once. I dropped somebody off one time. He invited me in. It was this crazy old dude, but he had so many chicken nuggets.
Yeah, he does that.
It was he didn't even pay me. He just paid me in nuggies, and it was awesome.
Yeah, I hope everyone remembers what the house looks like when I'm done with it.
Just don't ruin the nuggies, man, because, it's great. This guy, he said if he ever needed another ride, he'd call me. And, I don't want to lose that, so please just leave the nugs.
Sure thing, bro. Sure thing.
So, as he's saying leave the nugs is when you're getting out of...
Yeah.
And he just barrels off. I would like to point out my eyes are actually watering from laughing so hard tonight.
So, Charlie gives that look as the insanely hilarious guy drives off, and then that slow turn towards the manor and the smile, oh yes.
So what do you do?
Oh, he walks towards the manor. He's going right to the front door.
Okay, you walk right to the front door.
Debating knocking or just trying to open it. He's just going to try to open it.
As you go to open it, the door swings open on its own.
Don't ever let me make it a dramatic entrance, for crying out loud. Drake gets to do it all the time. I don't know. So he walks in.
Drake, back on the set, your ears start to burn.
Is it hot in here? No, seriously, is it hot in here?
I
Huh?
can't tell. I'm burning up already.
I feel like
So-
my ears are burning.
As you walk in, standing there in the hallway is the eccentric old man from the last time you were here, Lord Tiberian. And for those who don't remember what Lord Tiberian looks like,
So Charlie.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Charlie sees him and kind of folds his arms like, Mr. Tiberian, I haven't seen you since a hole got ripped open in the sky to the dreaming.
yes, an unfortunate happening. A gross miscalculation on my compatriot's parts.
To be fair, none of us really expected that.
Yes, the little girl is quite powerful, isn't she?
That's an understatement, yes.
I take it because you're here, you got the message that was sent to you?
Oh yeah! Yeah, I got that message alright.
He looks at you.
By the way, you owe me about $300 in damages, just FYI.
Damages? Why would I owe you money in damages?
I don't know, I just kind of felt like saying that.
I sent Hellhound to tell you to come here.
Oh, he didn't tell me to come here, actually. He told me to stay away. He also decided to jump through the window and probably singe a little bit of the furniture, and, you know.
He did he?
Yeah.
Fair enough. We'll have to, I'll have to talk to the little scamp later.
As I said.
So,
Look. Message heard. I'm here. Let's just settle this stupid thing. Where's Chase?
well, that's the thing. The word around town is you've been trying to find you.
Yes.
Because apparently, the fake death of you killing what was supposed to be a duplicate of him wasn't good enough, and apparently you were questioning things and asking around town.
Yes. Yes, I was.
And I'm okay with this because I'd rather not have the stink of that death, or not death, be floundering around me, because you don't get to last as long as I have in a city such as this without being able to go underground for a few years and then get off of you.
You know, I'm not really caring about your reputation. I'm more caring about the fact that I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have let my younger self kill me so easily.
Well, a certain somebody in our midst, decided that whatever experiments they were doing were much more important than everything else that was planned, and the Lady Luna has been reprimanded,
Oh,
as
yes.
has Dr. Twilight. But you can know that whatever grand plans that we had planned are on the back burner for now, ever since the sky got ripped open. And frankly, I'm feeling like we were set up a little bit, so I have every intention to help deal with that Jezebel that turned on me.
So Charlie has like this tilt in his head, kind of this odd little smiles, like, wow, you guys really do turn against each other all the time, don't you?
Oh, I'm not talking about my people, I'm talking about Minerva.
Who?
Minerva Robinson.
Oh. Dreamweaver.
Yes.
Yeah, she is something, all right.
Oh. She is extremely good at manipulation and double crossing and pulling plans out that we didn't know she had. Apparently, the entire thing she wanted from our little fiasco on the roof was to empower her baby girl.
Well, she accomplished that.
And she also wanted to unlock the powers of another in the city. Apparently, she has more than one child. I don't know who the second one is, though.
I'm sorry, what?
Apparently, the ripping of a hole into the dreaming was her plan entirely all along, to fully power up her baby girl and to unlock the powers of her other child.
Okay, can we stop at that point for a moment? You mean Gianna has a... I'm sorry, you mean Miss Robinson, Gianna Robertson, has a sibling someplace?
Based on the fact that you don't know, I would assume half-brother? Or sister?
Okay. So you don't even know who this person is?
Oh, I absolutely do know who it is, but that information doesn't come for free. Unless you want that information as opposed to the information you came here for.
No, the information I came here for is what I'll take for free. What's the other going to cost?
Ask yourself this. Seriously, ask yourself this. Do you really want to get into a deal with the devil?
Charlie's like literally sitting there considering this. We'll table that one. Where's Chase?
Well, Chase, as far as I understand, is in a much worse place than you found. Instead of being locked inside his own mind, he's locked deep, deep in the darkest wells of the dreaming. The little dark corner of nightmares.
Why is he there?
Because what better way to put pressure on your friends as horrible heroes and get Preston Powell's smear campaign going than to blame the missing and disappearance of Chase Cassidy on such young people?
But why pull him there? I mean, hell, you could have just put him up in a hotel in, like, Colorado. We would never find him.
Your friend is good with computers. Once he was found, they need to move him to a different place. What better, safer place than the dreaming?
Right, that Stanton kid that I'm... Yeah. Right. Okay. Is that one of those things I just go ask Miss Robinson about?
More than likely, she's the only one you know, unless her half-sibling has that ability. I don't think they do. We're the only one who know how to get there.
Gotcha.
By the way, speaking of the young Miss Robinson, would you like to know what she's doing right now?
So, Charlie tilts his head. He pulls out his cell phone. He looks at it like, well, she hasn't texted me back yet. Yeah, sure.
Oh, good. Follow me into the living room.
What?
And you walk. Just trust me. Okay, this isn't a code.
Okay, hold on. That's a big ask.
Okay, you are a guest invited into my house. Nobody is going to harm you. We're simply going to watch television.
Okay.
And have chicken nuggets.
You know, the kid who drove me up here, you must have known because he really remembers that part.
Who do you think sent him?
Okay, fair point. Wait, how did you know? You know what? Never mind. I don't want to know.
I sent for you.
Yeah, but I'm the one I used the Uber app to get here, and there was only one person that would come up here. Never mind.
Exactly. So anyway, shall we?
Yes.
And you go and sit down on the couch with Lord Tiberius.
Oh no, he does not sit down.
Oh. Well, he goes and sits on the couch, turns on the TV, and welcome back to the obstacle course of Kissing Caves. I am your host, Nick Lovecaster, and this is going to be round 2.
So before we get into that real quick, the last thing of Charlie you're going to see is he was staring at the TV and then looking at Tiberius why are they, you know what, I'll just watch.
Apparently they won a citywide vote as the cutest couples.
They did?
Or your friend might have hacked the vote, I'm not sure.
Him again.
Anyway, this is the best part. Although you did miss the question round, that was quite a thing. I suggest you rewind it and watch it when we're done. But the obstacle course is the best part.
I mean, considering the relationship that Drake and I believe that's Nina has, surely Giada and a Rebound were great. I would think. Oh
no, Drake and Nina are winning 4-0. But this is the best part because, as you can see, Drake and Rebound and Nina are blindfolded, and they have to walk through this obstacle course. But Gianna and Drake are going to be guiding them.
Yes, I understand that, but I want to just back up for a second. 4-0?
Yeah, apparently Gianna misunderstood the question. She was supposed to give the answers that her answers, and Hunter was supposed to give the answers she thought.
Yeah.
He thought she was going to give, but in reality, she gave the answers that she thought were about him. And the last one was really odd, and it ended with a line of, your father is nicer than my dead parents. I laughed heartily.
So Charlie just looks at him, just kind of sighs, and looks back at the TV.
All right, first things first, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. And we're going to have our leading team. They are going to start here. So, Drake, are you ready to send Nina through the obstacle course?
Is this the map? Is this what I'm supposed to look at? Do I have this right? Is this right? No?
You absolutely have this right. And for those of you at home for GM style, this is basically one of those Wipeout style courses. Where there's these giant rubber wheels and all that. Basically, you got to get through a bunch of giant rubber wheels and other things that are trying to knock you into a vat. Well, not necessarily. Normally, this would be a vat of water. But because this is the Valentine's Day special, we've got a vat of chocolate.
Ooh.
Milk. I hope neither of you are lactose intolerant. So, first things first. And from a game perspective, here's what I'm going to have you do. There are a total of 3 obstacles you're going to have to get these people through on the course. Okay? I'm going to let you as players improvise what these 3 obstacles are. And based on how you describe it and what the obstacle is, I'm going to assign a role to it. You will then roll, and based on your result, we'll see what happens to your partner. Note that the obstacle courses do not have to be the same from player to player.
This is going to be fun.
So, Drake, since you were in the lead, you get to go first. Are you ready?
Let's go! Whatever your name is.
If I fall into chocolate milk, you are so getting it when we get out of here, okay?
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I can't tell.
All right. Start the timer in 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, so the first obstacle is the spinning prongs out of the wall. So you've got the 2 sets of 3 spinning.
Yep.
And so Drake's like, all right, ready, go, no, go, no, stop, don't, go, no. Oh, she's in the... Okay, let's roll. What do I need to roll?
With that description, it's just going to be an auto failure.
Oh, okay. I'll take that.
Roll here. So she usually go. She starts going and then poof, 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 and she just gets splashed and covered in chocolate milk. And you just hear this is ridiculous. Seriously. So someone helps her, brings her back up to the start again. You're so getting it when we're out of here.
I can't tell if I should be scared or not.
Just we're here to win. Get me through this.
Get better at dodging.
Well, I can't see, so you need to tell me what I'm dodging.
You're dodging a wrench. Let's go.
She ducks.
All right, so same obstacle. So this time we need a roll.
You need to tell me how you're getting her through this first.
Oh, so it's a timing pattern. So it's you dip, duck, dive, crawl, and flip over.
Alrighty, since this is a timing pattern and you're trying to time it, go ahead and roll plus superior.
Oh no. Do I need to clear my
Yeah, basically,
conditions?
the condition isn't going to apply for this. It's not one of the rolls, so you don't have to clear it. If the condition's marked, we'll just add 2 to the roll. Just let me know. So is guilty marked?
I unmarked it for that roll, so I'll leave it marked.
Okay.
So that's not good.
No, that is not good at all. So you think you've got the timing down, and
Are we taking potential on these two or no?
Yes, this is your roll. So you think you've got the timing down, and you do on the 2 little mixing blades. What you don't have the timing off is the giant, comically large boxing glove that comes out and punches her into the chocolate milk. And you say this, oh my God, you are horrible at this. Can I get anybody who knows what they're doing to help me with this? This is ridiculous. Like, I shouldn't be in the drink this much. I don't even like milk.
Well, I just jump next time.
All right. So it takes you guys a little while.
You get like this little box at the bottom of one of these panels. It's like a cutaway of Charlie and Tiberius, and Charlie's just like shaking his head like, this is just gonna take a long time, isn't it?
So it takes you probably like a minute and a half to, but you finally get through the first obstacle. Now
All right, so this is the spinning jump bar. So it's the big platform with the spinning jump bar.
Yep. All right. So describe how you're going to get Nina there.
All right. So Nina, on this one, it's a spinning jump bar. So I'm going to yell jump, and you're going to jump. And the bar's going to go under you. And then I'm going to yell duck, and you're going to duck under the next one. And you're going to continue moving to the right until you get to the platform.
Okay. Roll savior. Ooh. And she kaboom, kabang, kabing, kabam, and gets out no problem. Like, she's like, see? Like, how hard was that? Why couldn't you do that on the first time?
Well, you didn't listen the first time.
I did listen. You just weren't good at giving directions.
I never have to ask for directions.
Well, maybe you should.
All right, so the third and final obstacle is the big spring balls that you have to run across to get to the end. It's like, all right, Nina, you're going to run fast, and when I say now, you're going to jump to your right. You're going to hit a bouncy spring ball, and you're going to launch yourself to the left. And you're just going to keep going to the end. That's all you can do. I can't help you with this one more than that.
We get a zoom in on Nina, and a smile crosses her face. Roll freak.
Really? I would miss on that? Oh, wait, hold on.
No, it's a 7. It's a 7. Because Hopeless is marked.
Hopeless is marked. Yeah. Okay, it's 7.
So it takes a minute. So she runs and jumps, and the first one she lands, and she goes to slip, and then her wings unfurl. And she's just like, screw this, and just flies across to the end. And lands.
Perfect.
Well, not exactly the way we planned for this to work, but this is a game with superheroes, so powers are to be expected. And Drake and Nina have finished with a time of 4 minutes and 22 seconds. So, Gianna, rebound. If you are going to win this, you need to overcome that 4-point deficit from the questions, which means you need to finish this in under 2.5 minutes. Can you do it? And basically, how this is going to work is, as you saw, this was a full miss, a partial success, and a full success. Okay? The 22 seconds was basically just me having a little fun with the time.
Of course.
Every full success is 15 seconds on the obstacle. Every full miss is 2 minutes on the obstacle. So you can't full miss any of these.
Oh, yes, I can.
Well, not if you want to win.
Yes.
Okay. So.
Oh, we're going to full miss.
All right. So first obstacle, I assume.
Yep. It starts when you're ready.
Okay. Well, first obstacle that's going to be coming up. It's going to be one of those rolling logs where it actually will move in the opposite direction that you're walking.
Okay, so you got to roll it across the water.
Yes.
Okay.
So Gio's just kind of saying, talk to Hunter about like it's one of those whirly thingies. You have to run the opposite direction that you want to go. So I'll tell you when to stop and when to go, and you just go in the opposite direction you think you should be going. Okay?
I think so. You know enough to call him.
Yeah, rebound.
But you know, call him.
She knows.
Okay. I think so. Again, go ahead and roll plus superior.
Plus superior.
And go ahead and add a 1 to it because it's targeting Hunter.
Aww.
Cheater.
Hey, you can't fight our love.
Boom! Hunter, parkour is one of Hunter's strong suits, so the balance is not an issue as he just and done. Like 15 seconds done, hero landing, he's ready to go. What's next?
Next one's going to be a weird gauntlet of like almost like rakes, like you would see like if you're watching a really bad sitcom, but they're actually like slappy hands. We have to like, avoid stepping on them, like the hands smack you in the face, knock you down.
I love it.
So basically, John's gonna try to like tell Hunter like landmines almost, like okay, let's just I'll tell you when you're hot or cold, and just keep moving forward, but don't go too fast, or else you're gonna get slapped.
Okay, roll savior with the +1 for Hunter.
Okay. I have no conditions marked for some reason. Wow.
What's that like?
I didn't used to know. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. You rolled snake eyes.
Oh dear, I did.
Okay. Okay, so I now have to roll something here.
Oh no.
Yep. Okay, so you go and you start to tell him, and he goes to step and he stops. It's like he's going to step on something, but he stops for a second, takes a step back, and then like tiptoes around it a little bit. And it takes him a little time, but he does manage to make it through without falling in the chocolate milk.
Well, that was lucky.
Mm-hmm.
I call shenanigans.
Hey.
All right, what's the last obstacle?
The last one. I got a really weird idea, but sure, we'll go with it. The last one's going to be, saw this in a video game. You know, like how those,
I love it.
like in those skee balls you see sometimes at the arcade,
Yes!
and you're like sliding down a chute to try to get to the correct hole.
Yeah.
And if you're wrong, you miss and go down to the pit or whatever.
Yes,
So,
okay.
Please miss, please miss, please miss, please miss.
So it's gonna
I
be
want
a
the
timing
miss.
thing, basically. She's gonna like say, "Okay, Hunter, there's a small hole that you have to slip through when you're at the bottom of this slide."
On this big ball thing.
Yes,
Alrighty. This sounds mundane to me.
probably yes. Okay, and then +1 for the Hunter.
Yep.
There we go. It's a 9.
Okay, so Hunter, goes and rolls, and it looks at the last time he's gonna like go and miss into it, but go and sinks into the hole and comes out and lands and does the whole like superhero landing thing.
Nice. Perfect time.
And that's it. That time is over, and not even getting knocked into the chocolate milk, we have got Rebound with a time of under 2 minutes, one of the fastest times we've ever seen, and that means that today, Gianna and Rebound are your winners of Kissing Caves!
We won! We won! We won! We won!
And as is tradition here, you know what happens when you win.
We do?
What is the show called?
It's called Capes and Kiss. Oh.
So, we have something for this.
She pulls her hood up, like closer around her face.
So Rebound comes over, and the whole studio audience is cheering, kiss, kiss, kiss,
She's
kiss.
looking at her dad.
Dad's just going, yeah, and you see Dad, on the cheek, on the cheek. Chibi's holding up beside us, just cheek, 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 cheek. Ven is yelling the same thing.
Yes, of course he is.
Drake, meanwhile, is now hiding from a very angry Nina.
Okay, so when you lean in for your first kiss,
Oh, yeah, it is.
roll plus mundane. But if this kiss happens in front of an audience, roll plus superior instead.
Okay.
I also had one for tense situation, dangerous rescue, or tremendous explosion. Like I have one for every move.
You were waiting
And
for this.
both Hunter and Rebound are gonna roll this.
Okay, go ahead, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get a +1 or no?
Oh, absolutely, you do.
Oh, dear.
Oh, double hits!
Wow!
Double hits! Okay. On a hit, it's a romantic moment that cements your connection.
Aww.
Both participants take influence over the other,
Aww.
which means a label shift is happening.
It does. I have influence over Rebound, thankfully, so that's good.
Yep.
Oh, that's why I got
And
+1.
Rebound has influence over you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So go ahead and hit the
Hit the what?
hit the button to do the label shift here, and I'll show you guys the move after. He's going to look. He goes, that was awesome. Although some of your descriptions were a little bad, so he's shifting your savior up and your superior down.
Savior up, superior down. Okay, cool.
Also, here's this for everybody.
Ooh. Aww.
I have had this move since the dance episode. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
We were supposed to kiss at the end of that night.
Yep.
It's what the audience has wanted. And of course, she doesn't really get to shift Hunter's labels, I'm guessing. But
No, she does. He rolled it.
Oh,
He rolled it. So
fair. Well, he was super agile. And he actually caught up pretty quick. He can figure out things pretty quickly. She's got to make his superior go up, and his mundane go down because he's special to her.
okay, that is a legal shift for him. There were lots of illegal. 3 of the 5 labels could not go in one. In
Oh dear.
freak. Yeah. I'll show you after. But okay, that happens. So the kiss happens. The place is going bananas. And then over the intercom, you hear a, no, 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 no! We can't have that! There was cheating involved in this! And all of a sudden, from the stage and giant laser cannons come up, 2 pointing at Gianna and Hunter, and 4 pointing at the audience. And nobody better move, because the first one who moves from the audience, well, let's just say they'll be in the limelight for sure, but we can't have cheating on our show. So there needs to be consequences for cheating.
But you have the mask. That means
Yeah, stage fright's here.
And it's stage fright.
So, Charlie, you see this while at Tiberius's house.
So Charlie's gonna look towards Tiberius, and it's like, as loath as I am to ask you for a favor,
You want the expressway?
please.
Okay. He smiles. And hold on here. Why don't you do me a favor and roll plus superior?
So that's like one of the few conditions I actually don't even have marked for that, so. Nope.
Okay, well, you attempt to make a dramatic entrance.
Oh, thank God.
That's my move.
Hey, you don't have powers
Just
anymore.
saying.
So, describe how you're entering this
Well, how's Tiberius getting me there, just out of curiosity? Was
double
it like...
portal.
Okay, so, the teleport opens up from, like, pretty much the ceiling, right? And
Yeah.
you can hear, like, Charlie, because you recognize the voice, because he's coming in, like, with his sound powers pumping, ready to go, whatnot. And he even gives, like, a bit of a shout-out just to almost announce his presence, except for the fact that as he's doing that, because this is Drake's moves, I'm totally doing this, he goes face first directly into his vat of chocolate milk.
Thank you.
Gotta pay homage.
Mm-hmm.
And then Nina looks at Drake, looks at you. Oh, great. Another one whose only ability is to fall into liquids. Like, seriously, isn't there anybody in this town who isn't just going to become a viral? And that's your powerful blow for Nina, basically, like, doing that. So go ahead.
Yeah.
Roll, take a powerful blow.
This is going to be horrific, so... Oh, it wasn't, thank God.
Alrighty.
Clearly, in his position, he's going to be giving the opposition an opportunity.
Yes. And, all right, the opportunity. So that happens. You just hear, well, since obviously no one seems to think that having a show run properly is the right thing to do, you all have no respect for the theater or the dramatics of it. If you're not part of the show, you don't show up. It's common courtesy.
You hear Charlie respond, but he's under, like, chocolate milk, so you just hear, like, a bunch of, like, bubbles.
Mr. Stage Fright, the show is over. We won.
No, the show is not over. You cheated.
How? Hunter doesn't even have any powers.
Check the bow tie.
Rebound?
What?
What's in the bow tie?
Boomerang? On the camera?
And what?
On the camera?
Hunter, why did you cheat?
I couldn't let Nina win. She's a... And he goes in real close, forgetting he's going to mic. Bitch. And you just hear this, okay, you're getting it when we get home! And for the record, Ven had your dad yelled at.
So Charlie kind of, like, sits up and he, like, looks at everything, sees Stage Fright, and he just kind of, like, sighs.
No, Stage Fright's not there. All you do is hear his voice right now.
Sorry, the lasers. Sorry, the lasers. He looks at him and he's like, wait, this is all because because Rebound here cheated?
No, it's not. Drake pulls up the mask. Are you missing something?
Drake, what is that? Sorry. Mr. Dragon, what is that?
What that even is? Like, why would I even, like, that thing is gaudy and ugly and disgusting, and it's totally because he cheated! And Drake, in your head you hear, we can punish him if you'd like. put me on. You can power.
No, you said.
You can be a hero.
Hey, Teach,
Yes.
roll me a d20. Odds or evens.
C20.
Actually, hold on. Chammy, odds or evens for me.
I say evens.
Okay. It
Yay.
is, in fact, evens.
Nice.
So we'll get to that in a second. Would you just hear this? Yes. You can have all the powers you want. All you have to do is slip me on.
So with that, Drake puts the mask on.
Okay. So, first things first. This is going to require some stuff to do here. We're going to have a conversation or two. But for right now, you put the little side mask on. And for those who don't remember what the little side mask looked like, it was basically the Phantom of the Opera mask. It was this one. So Drake pushed this mask on. And Drake, all of a sudden, you just feel this immense power flowing through you. And it's different from the power you're used to. This is raw, this is emotive. You now know, like, you control fear. You know innately how to make people afraid. So, what's going to happen here is the mask is spending one of the two holds. Okay? And one of those two holds is basically to give you a -1 on a roll for the mask when it's fully ready to possess you.
I'm sorry, what was that? Because you cut out.
Yeah, it's going to be a -1 forward on the roll, on the custom move, when it eventually becomes mask to fully take control. It's not doing it right now, it's just giving you a taste of its power. So what I'm going to do, what I'm going to have you do here, is I'm going to have you treat this like a mini moment of truth. Nothing's going to get locked or anything like that, but this mask is that powerful. Basically explain how you get everybody out of this show and the ability to manifest fears and nightmares.
So, Drake's eyes start to glow this shadowy gray color. And you see three things. You see in the prison cell with stage fright.
He's not in the prison cell.
What?
He's not in the prison cell.
Oh, where is he?
Same place you guys saw him in episode 2, up in the control.
Oh, he's up there. Cool. So, we replay the scene in state. So okay, let me explain this better. You're seeing in the minds of three characters here. In the mind of stage fright, you replay the scene of episode 2 where Drake is pummeling him and
Drake
Drake.
and Alex just beating the ever-loving crap out of him.
Yes.
We get just a smash cut to Alex. I'm smiling for some reason, and I don't know why.
I'm wondering if Alex will be watching this.
Well, his mom is in the audience with Gigi's dad and Ven and Chibicabra. So
yeah, he's actually probably at Thatcher's, so no, because otherwise he'd be here. So
okay, well, he can be there in the audience if he wants, or he can totally be watching this. Like him and Dr. Thatcher are totally watching petting Skip.
I mean, he would literally be running there if he saw this. So
You see the mind of Nina. And inside her mind, you see the destruction of all of the Winged Clan by dragons. And finally, in Gigi's mind, you see the image of her mother laughing maniacally.
Gianna, I need you to take a powerful blow at this.
That is well earned.
You and your never succumbing to powerful blows.
What's that like?
I know, right? So we just get this, like, from the outside perspective, this mask goes on. And Drake, you don't see this happen to you, but this is being broadcast. Your skin turns gray. And you turn into not the bright, brilliant, chromatic dragons and metallic dragons you're turning into. You turn into this smoky, gray, dragon-like thing. And Nina just goes pale, drops to her knees, and starts crying. Up at the control panel, you just hear a, "No, not again! No! Oh, stop! Stop!" And then, Gigi, you have this look on your face. And just as quick as it all happens, the mask falls off. And Drake, you are standing there. The mask is on the ground. Security, the security has gone up now and has apprehended him, the laser. And Nick Lovecaster is there like, this was a dramatic end to this edition of Kissing Capes. We hope you tune in next time when something not nearly as dangerous is going to happen. I'm Lovecaster. Goodbye, everybody!
For mechanical purposes, that is taking the Depoward's last upper line move, permanently take influence away from somebody.
Which is Nina. So this happens, and people are all like, most people in the audience just think this is all part of the show, and they're all like clapping. So they all start to get up, and Ven and your dad and Mrs. Stanton and Chibi all go up, and Drake and Charlie and Gianna are there, and Nick Lovecash just goes, I don't know what all of that was about, but I'm going to go have a talk with my boss because this was crazy. Just remember, you signed waivers. We are not responsible for any damage that happened in the show. Bye!
Charlie like stands in his way and goes, I didn't.
Yes, but you were trespassing, so...
Fair point. Like, I know I wasn't going to do anything. I just wanted to make that joke. Go.
Yep. He runs off, and he gets running, and he slams the door into the boss's office. And since I never mentioned the boss's name when he met you guys, we just see on the door it says Mr. Stu Dio. Triple face palm! Yes! Yes!
The entire team takes a powerful blow from the GM.
The kid takes more powerful blows.
I know.
So it is just Gianna, Drake, Charlie, Ven, Rebound, Gianna's dad, Alex's mom, and Chibi now on the stage.
So as Charlie is like just dripping with chocolate milk, just like what just happened?
Chibi goes over with a cookie that he obviously made with Stanton and just like dips it in Alex as he's dripping the chocolate cookie. Charlie as he the chocolate milk is dripping off.
Charlie just reaches down and rubs his head.
He pulls out a cookie and hands it to you.
Gigi by this time is making her way over to her dad, and she's kind of looking up at him with that, like, did you see it too?
Drake, meanwhile, just picks up the mask, kind of looks at it, and sticks it back in the bag.
Charlie's going to immediately step up to you, like, next to your side. He's like, so, Mr. Dragon, what is that?
Nothing of importance.
Yeah, Gigi's dad looks at us. I think that's a question we all answer to.
Well, I don't know what it is.
Not the place for that, though.
Yes.
Yeah, this is probably a bad place to... Yeah.
Should we go home?
Yes. We'll have that discussion there.
Okay.
So we turn the page, and it's now Drake, basically the same crew. And at this point, OPT, Alex would have been called. His mom would have called.
Oh, yeah.
The entire gang is there. Gigi,
Yeah.
Drake, Alex, Charlie, Alex's mom, Gigi's dad, Ven, Rebound, Chibi Cabra. Like,
So,
The whole crew is there.
This is also the first time you've seen Charlie not in a full suit because he had to get that one dry cleaned. So he's just got like the button-up shirt on and some slacks. So Alex is sitting there like, okay, why did I miss this game show? I know I was in therapy, but what did you guys do there exactly? And Alex looks directly at Drake.
And Gigi looks at Drake as well. Yeah, Drake.
And Hunter, happy to not being accused of cheating, also looks. Yeah, Drake.
You cheated! You're the reason Stage Fright showed up.
I'm pretty sure he would have showed up either way because he hates us. And I couldn't let Nina win. And then Ben looks at him. Oh, by the way, we have to have a talk about that was caught on microphone, so you're grounded. Well, I heard you call her. And Hunter's like, but that's not important right now. What's important is what you did.
Come on, Drake. What happened?
Well, remember when we were in the VR simulation?
Right.
The mask I took from Stage Fright in the simulation, or horror show in the simulation, came with me.
And
it's real.
Did you
put it on?
It offered me powers.
You already had powers.
No, I didn't.
You were
They're
on
gone.
your way back.
At this point, the goose walks.
Oh no.
Wow. So Alex is like, wow, everyone's here.
Whole party.
After what he did on television, you think I wasn't showing up? What were you thinking?
There's an opportunity to get powers and to save everyone.
Yeah, but at what cost?
Drake, we've beaten Stage Fright 1,000,000 times. We could have absolutely done that without you having to use
was this that weenie you guys are always punching in the face?
Yes.
Yeah.
Seriously, you made a bad decision for that weenie?
I was hoping to taunt him with the mask, but...
Then if you're gonna taunt somebody, this is what you do. You walk over, you grab what they have. He goes and grabs one of Hunter's boomerangs and go, hey, look, I got this. Do you want it? And you run away. That's how you taunt somebody.
He didn't even know what the mask was.
And you decided it'd be a good idea to put it on? And none of you decided it was a good idea to stop it.
Well, Charlie...
You went there, so you're fine, he points it out.
What'd you say? Yeah, Charlie stands up. I'm sorry, I was in a pool
Yeah, you
of
were face
chocolate.
down in chocolate milk. You were doing your best chocolate chip cookie. No.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was going to do that.
It spoke to me.
What did it say?
That it could get me my powers back.
Wait a moment.
Hold on. So you're telling me you were dumb enough to believe the evil object when it said it could get you what you want? Have you never watched anything at all on TV?
To be fair, I haven't watched much TV. Remember, I lived on the street?
And you've been with me for how long? Seriously. Like, heck, they even have shows like this on Animal Planet. It's crazy. Like, even the dog knows you don't take the evil bone.
I got a magic trick for you. You want to draw a card?
No, I am not drawing the Ace of Cups, so don't even try and pretend like it's a deck of things. I played this game before. I know how this is. Next, you're going to want me to sign my name in a book saying your name. Blah, 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 blah. I know how this works. This ain't my first rodeo.
You've been to rodeos?
Yeah. You ever seen somebody...
You must be the clown.
You ever see someone trying to ride in a large bucking goose?
Oh, I figured you were the clown.
Well, that too.
Charlie looks over. Is there anything you haven't done?
Yes.
Apparently put on an evil
I'm
mask.
not going to talk about it here.
He's a very well-traveled goose.
Yes, he
I've
is.
also
He
been
is.
around for hundreds of years.
He is older than dirt.
I will do it.
Look, I'm not saying that I was around for the baptism of Jesus, saying I might.
But Drake, regardless of any of that, you said that stage fright didn't actually like the mask. He didn't seem to recognize it.
No, he didn't.
So that means then, unless he was acting, and he's a really bad actor, then that means that they were completely separate minds. So, does the mask belong to my mother?
I mean, I wouldn't put it past her. Especially seeing as it came from the VR world.
Right. And that world did have a lot of weirdness in it.
Also, did you not see the sign as we left?
What sign?
The sign that said the company that we were inside?
Oh no, I didn't see it. That was in small print.
I mean, and look at those glasses. She ain't reading small print.
I'm not.
What was the name of the company again?
Property of Dreamweaver Incorporated.
Okay. So yeah, Dreamweaver Incorporated. You don't know your mother's own business?
I actually thought that the audience saw that, not us.
Yeah, I didn't think
Yeah,
we saw
I did
that.
see that, not you.
Oh, well. Drake would have paid attention to that particular piece.
But it's funnier this way, so let's go.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Why didn't you say anything about it, Drake?
Well, I wanted to draw her out with the mask.
But she's already trying to get to the dragon realm. We already know where she's going to be.
Yes, but I want to engage her before she gets there.
So you thought the best course of action would be to taunt her with her own mask? Probably cursed herself to use on one of you, and then put it on? Are you serious?
Never said I was the smartest one of the group.
Drake, you're not going to put it on again, are you? Promise us that you're not going to put it on again.
So Drake at this point is kind of reluctant to answer.
Mr. Dragon, I may not understand much of what has just been said here, but I can tell you this. Whatever you did may have worked, but it really didn't feel like you. I don't know if I would call that saving people necessarily. I might more call that creating chaos that it just happened to work out.
It felt exactly like me.
That's kind of scary if that felt like you.
That was horrific.
Goose shakes his head.
Where's Nina?
Yes, where is she?
Well, I don't know where she went, but yeah, that's not going to work between us.
What? But you like each other so much.
Did you not see the way she acted when I didn't have my powers?
Yeah, I did.
For out of character, does Drake actually know what happened with the mask and how it affected, or is this one of those where Drake doesn't? So Drake has no idea.
As far as you know, it's exactly as you said. You felt like Drake. You
Okay,
felt like
that's-
Pfizer again.
That's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Dragoon, whatever you did caused at least 2, if not 3 people to drop to their knees and start crying.
I mean, usually I'm one of those because I fall into something.
I know,
but
but you weren't. And I fell into something and I wasn't crying.
Are you part dragon?
I mean, what
Apparently.
if something you're crying over spilled milk?
Exactly, I wasn't...
Hunter.
Hunter just looks, and him and Chippy Cobra share a little fist bump.
Of course they did.
I'll see you in court, Chibi.
Oh, don't worry, Chibi. Chibi, don't worry.
Business card, Chibi Cabra Esquire.
Dragon, whatever that mask was, it did not look like you. At all. And I don't know exactly what happened, and to be quite frank, you guys keep throwing out the word VR, and I have no idea what that is.
It's virtual reality.
Okay, we're gonna have to talk about what the hell that is later, but, regardless, that didn't look like you. Whatever that was, all I know is after you put that on, 3 people started crying and dropping to their knees, and Gianna was one of them.
I didn't cry.
You look like you wanted to.
I did, but I didn't.
Okay, that's true. You did not actually cry, but you were about to.
But no, he's right, Drake. That didn't feel like you.
Nina also dropped to her knees. She let out a long wail.
So Hunter looks up, and he's got this look like he's about ready to cry on his face.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why? Great. Why?
Why what?
Why would you do that? Why would you put something like that on?
It offered me power.
So, what you're saying is that you would rather have that, whatever that thing is, power over trusting us? It was a show filled with people with powers and abilities. It was a show full of superheroes. And you thought the best idea was to put a mask on that you don't even know what it was going to do?
I knew the mask was connected to stage fright. I was hoping to trigger him.
No, you thought the mask was connected to stage fright. You didn't know anything that would do. And yet you thought the best answer was to not trust any of us.
Drake,
Next, Gigi.
what do you plan to do with that mask, man? Oh,
I don't know.
Can I pierce the mask for that quick?
Yes, you can.
Alex, who already looked emotional when he got here, is just looking more and more upset.
I don't have any. I don't have a problem against Drake. I don't have any influence. Nuts. Cool.
No, that's all gone.
Yeah, it's all.
All right.
Okay.
On a 7 to 9, ask one.
Okay. You know what? She asked it. So, what are you really planning?
I'm planning to defeat your mother with this mask, with my powers, with whatever it takes to stop her from winning.
Yeah, that's pretty clear.
Hunter looks at you. He goes, no. You don't need anything like that to try and do this. Really? Look at all the cool things that the rest of you can do, even that you could do, Drake. Look at all of that. And I'm sitting here and I'm trying. I don't have any of these cool powers, but I'm still trying. And instead of asking me how I do it, instead of trying to figure out a way to be the hero you could be, you instead decided to take the easy way out of it and put on some cursed item. Sorry, but if you want to do that, you're on your own. I'm out. And he turns around and walks out of the house.
Hunter.
Charlie's gonna.
And that's where we're gonna end the
Don't
issue.
come on! Dang it!
You have a line?
Yeah, well, yeah, sort of. Because Charlie walks up to Drake. And he looks at him. He's like, "Mr. Dragoon, we fought together inside of the mind of him. You were very heroic then. You actually cared about everything. But whatever that mask has done to you, I don't like it at all. But if that's what you want to do, use that. And I'm with Mr. Barlow over there. Do it by yourself. And Charlie's going to burn his influence he has over Drake and inflict insecure on him.
Nice.
And Gigi's actually going to chime in on this. Drake, the way that mask is, you want to use it to beat my mom. And to don't do all the bad things that she's doing, but with everything you're doing, I think she's already won over you. I don't think this is a good idea at all. And she's got to run out after Hunter.
And Alex is also going to leave.
I'm going to go ahead and have Drake take the final condition of afraid.
Hunter's going to burn his influence to put it on him.
Okay. As Drake stands in the room alone.
Nope, the goose is still there.
And the parents.
That is fair.
No,
And
the
Gigi's
parents walked
father.
out. It's just the goose.
Yeah. I'm assuming Alex's mother would have fallen him out immediately.
Yeah. Everyone walks out at this point. So it's just Drake and the goose. The goose looks at Drake. He goes, "Look, kid. I violated nearly every code and condition that we have to stay here and support you while you learned what you needed to do to get your powers back. But if you're going to make decisions like this, I don't know if I can sit here and still support you. You need to figure out what is the right way for you. I'm not going to sit here and tell you one way or another. I'm going to tell you for right now, the room is still there, but I don't know for how much longer. You need to smarten up and figure out whether you're a hero or not." And the goose walks out of the room. And we have Drake standing alone in Gianna's living room with a mask peeking out of a backpack. And that's where we'll end the session. Thank you all very much for watching tonight. On behalf of the full team here, we hope those of you wonderful and happy Valentine's Day. And for those of you who don't, had a happy Single Awareness Day. So on behalf of Chameleon Ice, Nor'Easter, and OPT Lawyer, I am TGE, reminding everybody to, of course, as always, keep hailing.